Good afternoon, YouTube. I am back up here on the little hidden creek that I've been getting a couple of messages about, and I'm not going to tell anybody where it's at. But anyway, going to do something different today that I'm kind of forcing myself to do because I talk about it and never end up doing it. And it is spicy out today. Like, it's low mid 70s, early March. It's that time of year. Bugs are starting to come out. We're going to carp fish today. I've got 3 rods up there. I've got them pre-rigged. I've got the stuff to make the pack bait. I'm gonna do that here in just a second. Gonna be just a standard strawberry, cherry, whatever flavor it is. I think it's strawberry jello mix with corn, some breadcrumbs, oats, stuff like that. Standard pack bait. Creek is really shallow right here where I'm at, but I don't need a lot of depth to catch carp. Which, what I'm thinking is the bottom out here could just be sediment, you know, jumped up or pushed up from stuff feeding. The Cast Blast Camp is going to meet up with me here in a little while and hopefully get one himself. So I had to walk back up the road to kind of take a look at something, because this right here doesn't look all that steep or off camber or whatever, but it is a little bit slick, and I came very close to rubbing against that concrete block right there coming through here. So leaving this spot might be just a little bit spicy. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Gotta have a little bit of adventure every now and then. Alright, before I head all my stuff down there, I'm gonna mix up my bait. First off, you'll need a very clean sanitary bucket. Next up, depends on how much you want to use. Really, if you want to spend all day or if you're getting a lot of bites, you need more. But take just any quick oats, dump it in the bucket. And carp are not super picky, I guess. They like sweet, smelly good kind of stuff. This right here I think is strawberry or cherry jello whatever mix. We'll toss that in there, and I've got a little bit of panko breadcrumbs here, not much. We'll include that. And just for farts and giggles, strawberry dough bait that you can get at Walmart. Alright, we've got all our little strawberry doodads in there, and I've got a couple of these boilies here that they're tutti frutti. I've had these forever and ain't used them since like October, so I want to mix those in there. Now, it sounds like I'm just throwing a bunch of random crap in a bucket, and I really am, but this is the kind of stuff that carp like. They are pretty much scavengers. They like grainy stuff, they like sweet smelling stuff, and of course they like corn. So whole can of corn, which I wish I had left the juice in there, but I poured most of it out by accident. We're going to just take one of these little bank rod holders, just get that mixed up. Really, for this amount, you need more juice and liquids and stuff in there to get this stuff to congeal, which is why I brought a bottle of water that I mixed with some pineapple mango like drink mix. Just add it as you go. You want to get it to where it's kind of a pasty consistency, and I'm gonna need a lot more water than that, so all of that's going to go in there. Alright, now once you've got it mixed up to where it's kind of a mushy, like it will not going to really stick to you. There's a little bit going to stick to you, but you want to get it to where it holds together. That way it can form around your method lead and won't break up during a cast. But you'll want to add a little bit of water to it over time, because that oats will soak it up. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You want to get it to a semi-sticky consistency. Just keep it churned up every so often. Like I said, add a little water to it every so often just to keep it at that real clumpy consistency. But I've also got this stuff here. It's like basically a syrup. It's supposed to be pineapple scented, but it's older than dirt, so it don't really have that scent now. What this is right here, and a lot of carp websites sell these separately or with kits, I guess, but this is just a bait mold. And what you do is take you a wad of your pack bait. I'm gonna get that boilie out of there. take a wad of your pack bait, mush it down in there, and then untangle your hair rig, or as I'm using, just a pre-snelled hook tied to my method feeder, and you give that a good smush. And if you want to, just to kind of give it a little extra security, take and mush that around there just a little bit better to get it in all those little ribs and stuff on your doodad. What I'll do is take a couple kernels of corn and maybe, well, not that bully, that one's hard as a rock. A couple kernels of corn and just wedge it down in that. And you don't want to like super hard cast these things out there because you don't want to throw all your bait off, but kind of lob it. And prop that sucker up like that right yonder. I'm gonna get my other rod baited up.
We got one on, guys. Fish on.
That was quick. I was just shooting crap about cheap baits and stuff. Hopefully my drags are loose enough, because I really don't feel like going swimming for my rods. Not that I would anyway. Yeah, small common. That one's probably, oh, it came off.
Right there. Came off. Should have had my net ready.
I'm the same way. Like I looked at my net today, but yours is more durable than mine. Mine's like Ozark Trail or some crap.
Dang, should have had my net ready.
Yeah, that was a decent one. That's probably 2 pounds or so.
2-3 pounder, yeah. I was figuring.
Yeah, I trust his net a lot better than mine. Like, it's a lot more sturdy than mine, because his is an actual fray bill. Mine's just a cheap plastic Ozark Trail one that I've already had issues with, and I've not even used it yet. I haven't even had it out. Like the little thing on the grip that you press down to extend it and close it is stuck, and I just don't trust that net. So I'm just gonna splurge and get a good one. Go ahead and check mine. Yeah, some of my pack bait's still on there, but not by much. Oh, that was close. I tossed it out there just to knock some of that dirt and mud off of it, and I threw it right on top of a stump. But yeah, as your carp bait or your pack bait sits out there, even if it's packed in there real firm, it's going to break down and it's going to chum the area that you've got to cast it out into. So might as well refresh it. And if you're wondering what size method lead I'm using, this is 30 gram, which in American terms comes out to just a hair over an ounce. 28 grams to an ounce, so about an ounce, a little over. This filled up. I'm gonna pack that full. All right, got her rebaited. I'm gonna put another little piece of corn on there. Jab my hook in there, and I'm gonna take a little bit of this pineapple juice stuff here, which this is what this is actually made for us, since it's so thick. It's like a really, really thick syrup. Putting it all over your bait there. I threw a lot of bait off of that one. But I think it'll be all right. There's a little bit of bait come off, but not too bad. We'll give each one of them about 20 or so minutes and rebait them. While I'm waiting on these two to not get hit, I might as well throw around a other little bait and see if I can catch anything. This is just pretty much how my catfishing and carp fishing sessions go. Like, I can't just sit and eyeball rods for hours on end. Like, I've got to have something else to mess around with.
Oh yeah.
That one's much bigger than your one that you lost earlier. Yeah, that one's nice. I was gonna say, you want me to hold your rod while you get it Get it netted.
Heck, I might
It's got a lamprey on it too.
No, you want to get the net or the rod?
I'll get the rod because you got the boots more suited for that.
Okay. You got him?
Yeah.
Nope.
Just let him play out. This is a good fish, dude.
Yes, sir. That's probably
That is
10, 12 pounder.
I don't know. I've got a scale in my vehicle. I'm going to try to fight this thing as little as possible because it's not my fish, but
You might have to fight him a little bit.
But just to get him up to the bank. Yes. Dude, that is a...
That's a PB probably right there.
That is a freaking...
Woo! Okay, guys. Here's the release of the PB common carp. And she's off. Woo! That's how it's done.
Yeah, he's got to go repack his because he slung his bait off, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, if anything, it's chumming the water. And if there's a spot that you find that you want to catch some good carp in, it's not a bad idea to chum it for several days before actually fishing it. That way you get them in there and get them to stay. Yeah, that's what I'm having to do with one from where I went down to North Georgia to Elsie Holmes Nature Park.
There you go.
I think I found a little hole.
Oh, crappie. Right.
It's a little yellow bass.
Yellow bass there. Well, if you catch enough of those.
Yeah. I mean, if I can catch it, like I have a kind of a minimum for amount that I'll throw in a video, and that's about 5. But
have you ever seen the? Well, this is the first time you.
I hope that ain't a boat coming up to.
Oh, snag. This is what I was just about to tell you about. It's a plane boat. What's the size? That's like the 3rd or 4th time I've seen that guy come around this curve. Yeah.
What are you? Because you hit it like you had some authority.
That's why I heard some drag and I looked over and seen a rod being.
It was this thing running from that kamikaze it came through a while ago.
Is that a reddy or is that a bluegill?
That's just a big old bluegill.
That is a big old bluegill. It's a sizable one there.
Yeah, I'm eventually going to have to start pulling out some of my bigger floats and start using live bluegill as bait for striper and bass.
Yep. The live bluegill's probably my biggest striper. Yeah, the little split. He just had a little split shot Aberdeen hit. And then just loaded. There you go. Oh yeah, that's a nice sizer.
Yep. Now, if this water was about up to where I'm standing at,
About to your belly, yeah. Or
yeah, I'd be putting it on about an 8/0 and chucking it out there around that stump.
Oh yeah. It surprised me if there was a big cat roaming through here right now. Nothing huge, but hey, we'll take him all day, every day. Cool deal. Oh, hey, double up. First double of the day, guys.
Yeah. We've had several of them get real close like that. He's got a yellow or white bass, and I got a bluegill.
Cool deal.
Now you can see like hybridization of fish in places like this a lot, because you know they kind of get stuck in places when the water gets so low they can't get out and move around and have a new influx of fish come in. So I mean,
I assume the smaller they are, the harder it is to tell too. The bigger they are, the more the difference shows through.
Yeah, that one's. Yeah, that one's just a.
Yeah, you can see that one predominant line that goes all the way through. That one stops a little bit shallow, and that one breaks up and stops a little bit shallow, and that one goes all the way through. Cool deal. 12 inches, 14 inches.
There's just a mess of. Dude, that is a huge green sunfish. They're just stuck right there.
That's a good. Oh yeah.
That is a good green sunfish.
Oh yeah.
That right there would look good on about an 8/0, stacked around some stumps and stuff.
I don't think his bass is quite ready yet. I'm gonna bait. Oh, he's ready. They're both ready. I just wore him out a little bit. He's taking his time. Woo! There Joe. Looks like you found your little school now.
I'll take them. Look, it's numbers.
I'm waiting for one of those to be red here.
Yeah. Well, once it starts, like I've noticed, once it starts really warming up, you start seeing less red ear and more red breast.
Gotcha.
Which, I mean, you'll see both of them throughout the summer occasionally. But I've noticed over the last several years, I'll see more redbreast sunfish once the water gets warm than I do red ear. World record.
Yeah, this right here would be great for when it's underwater.
World record right here.
Oh, we got you on there? Oh, got you. Woo!
Now he might have to zoom in on it a little bit more.
Feisty green. He don't even know which way he's going.
Them things got a mouth that's bigger than their stomach.
Yeah. I don't even know if I even should toss it back out, but probably not. It's probably not gonna nothing hit on that, but you never know. But
Did you deer one of my rods?
oh, your rod went down. Maybe. You got something on?
Yep.
Fish on, boy! Yes, sir. Get him, Chris.
It ain't real big, whatever it is, but it'll. I could probably probably pull this one up.
I can go run and get it if you need it.
Nah. That.
Woo! Let me get you in the sun over here. Yes, sir. That's the bigger brother, the one I just released right there.
He's actually hooked on the outside of the mouth, but
Yeah, he is, ain't he? Boom. Not bad.
pretty fish. These
They are
things
pretty.
they're all muscle, and they're just all kinds of pretty. I'm just gonna toss this one back no farther out than we are.
And he's back.
Woo! I'm sure somebody's gonna be like, "Hey, you should have released that more gracefully." Like, y'all ever seen carp jump?
Yeah.
They do more than that.
Yeah, they've smacked people in the face with a mile an hour. Good catch, man.
You're getting hit now. Run, 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 run. Yeah, that's probably a pound and a half or so.
All right, guys, I was just about to call it quits. I was getting all my gear ready, and the last carp, rolling my rods, and the last carp rod just started hitting right here. Hair rig right in the lip.
Yeah, I swear, this rod is his lucky rod. We can't get away from this rod. They ain't real big ones, but
In the net. Woo! Yes.
that's what, about the second or third about that size now.
I think third, yeah. Still, I would have caught him. They're really liking this pack bait.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and do my outro and get my stuff packed out or packed up and loaded up and drag climbing that bank back there, because I nearly rubbed that one boulder coming down. That was close, but the fish are definitely in here. I'm gonna come back with some lighter stuff that's easier to manage, and hopefully catch a couple of carp. I got the one and nearly lost the rod to that little bitty one, but don't look up with your mouth open. Exactly.
Oh my. They were pooping along through here.
But yeah, I'm gonna come back up here probably soon with some lighter gear, just mess around with, make it a little bit easier, and hopefully come in early in the morning and see what the bite's like then. But it seems like they're biting really good, like right at sundown. Like, I don't know about the panfish, but the carp seem to be biting really good right at sundown. So anyway, check out Sam on YouTube. It's Cast Blast Camp, link in the description. We'll see you next video.